Hello, beautiful souls. So, you've asked for something, you have a desire, you are in alignment with your desire, but it's not coming true, and you don't know why. Let's talk about it. And I promise you, you're going to be abundant. We'll get you there. So, in today's episode, I want to share why you don't have the energy container yet for what you're calling in and exactly what you can do about it. So maybe you know who you are, you've gone through the spiritual death and rebirth, you know yourself, you know your dharma, your purpose, and what you're calling in. You feel very aligned. You are asking for specific things, maybe abundance in health, opportunities, love, time. Maybe you have really specific dreams, and what you're calling in, what you're asking divine, creator for, they're not coming into fruition. And I could imagine that feels really frustrating or doubtful, or you could lose hope, or just confusing. I would imagine just complex of emotions. Let me help you. Let me explain why. So maybe you've already gone through the spiritual death and rebirth. We tend to actually go through it 3 times in our lifetime. But it's very possible that you still have more to shed. It's very, very, very possible that you still have more to shed. And you don't have to wait. You don't have to sit around and wait for what you're calling in to happen. You don't have to sit and wait for this ominous, dark time to happen of death and rebirth, of shedding. You can do this on your own. And what I've learned is it's not as hard as we think. It's not as hard as we think. So if you have been calling something in and it's not happening, the reason is that you still haven't felt all of the negative emotions and released them completely that are still living in your body. And this is so normal because so much of this is stored in our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind is about 80% of our brain's inner working. And we're only aware of 20%. So we're having a lot of unconscious thoughts, beliefs, narratives that we're not even aware of that are creating these neurological impulses in our bodies, these blocks in our bodies, these feelings in our bodies that we're not even aware of. And this is where working with someone that can do trauma release can be so helpful. Someone that can really encourage you and nudge you and get you to lean into feeling some of the things that are maybe are even hidden from yourself, to help you feel the things that you're most afraid of fully. And you don't have to do it alone. And it can be so, so powerful. If you're still not receiving, if you're still not fully receiving what you're asking for, it is very likely that you still have a degree of either shame or unworthiness in your embodiment. And we don't understand as human beings how deep that goes, how much shedding we have to go through to shed thousands and thousands and thousands of years of programming in being unworthy. And we live with these vibrations and these impulses from feeling unworthy in our body. And these impulses block what we're calling in. And it's subtle. It's very, very subtle. Like we might think in our mind, yeah, I feel very confident. I'm a confident person. I know myself. You know, all of these things that we feel like we worked through, but there still could be deep, deep, deep embedded in your subconscious subtle narratives that are playing out in your body that could be so, so little as a vulnerability in your toe curls, or you feel unsure, or you doubt and one shoulder hikes up, you clench the lowest, deepest parts of your belly. All of these subtle holding in actions that we do in our body that over time are what blocking us from receiving that abundance. So we have to have an energetic body to hold what we're calling in. And if you want to know what you're worthy of, look at your life. And not in a way that is to make you feel bad or to shame or to condemn, but it gives you information of like, oh, okay, that is the absolute truth. This is the energy I'm giving out of my worthiness. Look at your life. And that will really help you to start to shift your energy. I know that you want to feel self-love and release and enjoyment and pleasure, and so many women want abundance, but they just can't let it in. They just can't let it in. And so what I'm saying is lean into all of the negative emotions living in your body. Fear, okay, your nervous system is conditioned to avoid all of those things, so you have to be very intentional. Like, you don't have to sit around and wait. You can just lean in, just go right in. Because your nervous system wants to avoid anything that creates disease. It's biological, and we're hardwired to be in survival. So that is why embodied trauma release can be so powerful. It can be the difference between calling in your manifestation and taking 2 years versus 3 months. Because fear contracts the body, and when you're not aware that fear is still living in your body, that is why you're blocking. You're blocking what you're calling in. So you're blind to what your energy is really doing, and you can't receive what you're asking for. You cannot let in the love, the opportunity, the money. Your body still doesn't feel safe. Your soul is like, hey, we're waiting for it. This is what we want. Your soul's like, hey. And your brain is like trying to figure it out, right? Never approach it from your brain. Like, don't let your brain tell you this is XYZ, how you're gonna do it. Don't analyze your way there. It's all in the feeling in your body. You do not need to wait for divine, the universe, God to give it to you. The last thing that I want you to really feel is worry. Worry is so subtle. It comes from your fear. It comes from not fully feeling your fear. And it's this like byproduct of fear, and it can hide a lot more. And your fear can transmute really destructive energy blocks. And the only way to release is to feel it. Feel your worry, feel your fear. Completely. Go right there. Go to bed with them. Befriend them. Get to know them. Even if that increases dysregulation for a little bit. Do this with somebody. Don't do this alone. But knowing that you'll have the ability to be in the unknown, to let go of control. And I understand someone once asked me, well, what about indecision? Because indecision brings about worry. Yes and no. What I want you to know, and I want you to really hear me, is your masculine does not need to know the exact right steps to call in what you're asking for. It just needs to support your energy and the container, your vibration. It needs to support matching. So let's practice a short exercise just to give you a little taste, just to get you started. So this will take about 5 minutes. Find a comfortable space where your body can take up space. When you get there, anchor down. Really feel the support beneath you. Maybe it's a chair, maybe you're lying down. Feel the ground beneath you. And take a deep breath in. And hold that breath inside. And cleansing any energy that's not serving you, that feels stale, old, slow, you're gonna exhale that breath out. And you're gonna do that again. Take a deep breath in, receive, and then hold the breath in your body. And a way to cleanse your body energetically, just let that exhale wash away any old energy away. And bring your awareness to your head. feeling. Feeling the back of your skull. Feeling for any areas of tension or holding, contraction, sensitivity, or pain. Feel the base of your skull. Your eye sockets. Your forehead. The back of your neck. Your jaw. Your throat. The top of your shoulders. Inside of your shoulder blades. Your throat. Your chest. Now feel the area inside of your body that you felt the most restriction, the most discomfort. And let that discomfort get stronger. Feel. Don't be afraid. Notice how strong it feels, the uniqueness of it. Is it thick? Does it have color? Is it dense? Notice the sensitivity, how it makes you feel. And now feel what emotion lives within that contraction. If you need an example, is it fear? Is it worry? Is it grief? Is it anger? Is it uncertainty? Is it despair? So many options. What is it for you? And I want you to feel that so fully without changing it. And you'll notice immediately your body softened. The energy was able to move through you. Now, what if you were able to do that with your deepest fears? And we even take in impulses from people around us. So as you're experiencing life, you're living your life, you were able to alchemize that quickly. Feelings so immensely and strongly could be felt that quickly and alchemized that quickly. That is the beauty of this work. So you can manifest. You can call in what you're asking. Your greatest desires can come true. You just need to create the vibration that matches what you're calling in and that lives in your body. You have to have the energy container to hold. You have to have the energy container to hold. And the bigger the expansion that you're calling in, the more flow, the more softness, the more love, because the highest vibration is love, the more you're going to need to be in the unknown. So as always, let's keep on expanding and being abundant. Please like and subscribe and leave me comments and questions. I love the connection. It means so much to me, and we'll continue to weave our power together and expand and change this world and birth something completely brand new. So hey, if you're like, I know I need to lean into this, a great place to start is I have a $33 4-step embodiment practice. It's very simple. It can be done in a weekend if you want, just 1 to 2 hours a day. Start there because it's about embodiment. You can't think your way through this. You have to feel. You have to change the energy in your body. And this is a simple place to start. And then of course, I'll leave that link in the notes. I will link any other website, any other places to find support, finding me, but a great place to start is in that $33 4-step embodiment. So have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time, and I look forward to hearing from you all soon. Have a great, great day.